Extreme heat is set to impact the Central Coast. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake here with a look at our Tuesday and full work week breakdown. Let's talk about what I'm tracking. So dangerous heat expected for the inland areas, even the beaches, rising about 10 to 15 degrees above average. This is going to prompt some red flag warnings, heightened fire risk, and take a look into the extended. I'm tracking thunderstorm chances this weekend. Quite a dense forecast to get into. So let's start with what's most important, our red flag warning and our fire weather watch. As expected from yesterday, this fire weather watch that was issued for interior Ventura County was upgraded to this red flag warning. So now we're still looking at those explosive fire weather behavior conditions, and as we track through the next couple of days, well, our fire weather watch goes into effect for interior portions of the Santa Ynez Mountains, including Coyama and even interior portions of San Luis Obispo. So next couple of days will be critical when it comes to fire safety, but also practicing heat safety as well. Multiple days of very well above average temperatures, could be up to 105 degrees for anywhere shaded in this red color coding region. A couple areas I want to highlight. Ojai will be exceptionally warm. Areas near the coastline between Santa Barbara and Ventura, and even areas closer to Avila Beach, we are looking at temperatures that could be nearing 90s and triple digits as well. This extreme heat watch kicks off Wednesday morning. It'll last all the way through Saturday. That's when the heat gets really dangerous, is a prolonged heat wave with very minimal overnight relief. Let's talk about temperatures in Paso Robles. So today is just kind of the calm before the heat starts to crank up. We jump pretty significantly into Wednesday. Peak heating for most of the coverage zone looks to be Thursday, Friday. My forecast is calling for 107 degrees. That's about 10 to 15 degrees above average inland. We're going to hold out with those triple digits all the way through Sunday before a big weather pattern shift into the extended. As I mentioned, the possibility for thunderstorm chances. So let's take a look at our Tuesday first. Here's our high pressure system. It's over the border of New Mexico and Arizona. We are just on the leading edge of this system, so we're just getting a little taste of the heat, not quite vamping up to those advisory levels just yet. By Wednesday, this very potent high pressure system begins to strengthen and it pushes further out to the west. So now we're going to be underneath this kind of heat dome here, which means some offshore flow, fast clearing pattern, and a fast warming pattern as well. Wednesday is also the first day of school for a lot of those kiddos. Make sure they have an extra water bottle and make sure that they are dressed accordingly. Thursday is one of our peak heating days on tap, where temperatures could be close to triple digits up in San Luis Obispo. These are all areas that we're concerned about for the next few days. So heat and fire safety should be at the very forefront of your mind, but something to keep in mind as we track through the weekend, well, a big weather pattern shift. So as high pressure begins to break down by Saturday, by Sunday, we start to see those temperatures dropping significantly. While low pressure swoops into the Central Coast, that's going to bring our rain chances up to about 10 to 20%. And I do think we'll have the possibility for thunderstorms, maybe even some dry lightning concerns as well. That's going to help aid in those heightened fire weather concerns. We have a lot of exceptionally dry brush out there. We're hoping for a little bit more rain, less lightning, but I do think it's going to be one of those scenarios where a lot of lightning occurs. Let's talk about temperatures for the day. It is beautiful if you want to head out for the beaches. 82 in Montecito, 74 in Summerland. You want that sunscreen as you're heading out the door. We had minimal marine layer influence early this morning, and that fast clearing pattern is expected. We are monitoring winds through the Gaviota corridor. Wind advisory kicks off at 5 p.m. Nothing out of the ordinary there, just some more sundowner conditions. 77 in San Luis Obispo, a little bit toastier over in Avila Beach, and down in Ventura County, we're looking into the 70s and 80s. So one last beautiful day before the heat really starts to crank up. Make sure you're planning accordingly and staying safe.